What's up? Thank you so much for your patience, you guys. Like, I had to spend some time with my fam. All right, let's take a look at the cards. Let's get you some boops. First of all, boop, 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 boop. Uranian transmissions. I hope you all are having a beautiful weekend. Oh man, yeah. I was like, man, Aquarius and Pisces probably forgot about them. No. There's been a lot to take in. All right, let's take a look at the cards for you, Aquarius. Let's see what comes out. Messages for Aquarius. All placements. What do they most need to hear right now for their highest good? Man, I love you guys so much. I love my subscribers. All right, let's see what's going on here. Hey, what's up? How you doing, Valencia? All right, let's see what do the cards have to say for Aquarius. Yeah, Aquarius rising. I was like, I felt bad for like the delay getting your readout to you because you guys are having an 8th house transit. You know, Virgo season is your 8th house. That's a pretty heavy. It could be a heavy house. You know, it's definitely investigative. It's a lot of deep thoughts, a lot of deep. There's a focus there on intimacy, on merging with others. You know, it can make you very curious about what makes others tick, human behavior. It's kind of the depth psychology house, but it's also the freaky naughty house, you know, sex, death, other people's money and all of that good stuff. But it's deep. It's deep. Thank you. I am. I've got a lot to catch up on as far as like cleaning my house and stuff goes. I had to spend some time with my family. Let's see what's going on here. Messages for Aquarius. What do y'all need to hear? Sun, moon, rising, and stellium. Let's see what they have to say for you, Aquarius. All right, we got 10 of Wands, 10 of Dicks. So a lot of you are buried. You could be buried in your duties, buried in your work, or buried in something you're really curious about, or maybe you're keeping a lot to yourself too. You could be stuffing a lot down. Then we got, something's not budging. This keeps coming out for you. It's the Knight of Pentacles reverse and the Magician. So that's a good vibe. You're really in your power. You're using all the tools, you know, that you got at your disposal here. You're definitely trying to call something in. You're in manifestation mode. Definitely in your power. What's under that? Oh, love. Knight of Cups. So you want more love, more romance, more joy, more happiness in your life. There's the Sun. Some of you are trying to break free out of a rut, get out of a rut, get out of like a feeling stuck in your head, or maybe even feeling ghosted or left out or snowed out, or just a limited perspective, limited way of thinking. Oh, we got Hierophant reverse under that, Lovers reverse, Queen of Swords. Some of you are dealing with, this could be your own energy, Queen of Swords, you know, that is air, or it could be someone that's very detached, very hard to get to know. Oh, the Devil. All right, so heartbeat of the reading, we have the Devil reverse. Some of you are trying to wrench free from something or someone, something that's made you feel trapped or, you know, inhibited, or maybe something or someone you felt stuck on. Capricorn energy, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Death. Okay, so Scorpio energy. There we go with that 8th house vibe. You know, Virgo season being Aquarius rising's 8th house. So your challenge is major changes. Major changes. Some of you are actually embarking on a lot of major changes right now in some way, shape, or form. Maybe you're ending something. I don't know. 4 of Cups driving the whole thing. Damn, you're just not satisfied with something here. Meh. Something's not satisfying. Recent past, some avoidant energy here with the Tower reverse. You either were avoiding someone or you felt like someone was avoiding you. There's definitely just avoiding a disaster. Crowding you, you're thinking about the future here. Near future, we got Uranus, the Fool. We have the card of your ruling planet. So this is starting over at 0. Some of you are ending something and you're just having a fresh slate, a clean start. Or you're taking a leap of faith here. You're just kind of experimenting. What's your approach? Okay, you feel like you've wasted your time with something here. Some of you are wondering, you're questioning where you're putting your time, your energy. You feel like you're waiting for nothing, or some of you feel like you've waited for nothing. There's this feeling of like rejection driving the whole situation, or it's just a feeling of dissatisfaction with where things are. What's up, everybody? In your environment, we have Sagittarius energy, Temperance, 1 foot in, 1 foot out of a situation. This is someone very patient, very peaceful. Or you're just trying to be patient here. We got 3 of Swords in your hopes and fears. You don't want to get your heart broke here, or you're worried about something being immersed in, feeling conflicted emotionally. Outcome, 8 of Pentacles reverse. Let's clarify. Let's clarify these bad boys. What's going on here? Why is your challenge death? Let's clarify the death card as Aquarius's challenge. Aquarius rising, Virgo season, your 8th house, Venus rolling through there as well, squaring up to Mars, in Gemini. That is that's your 5th house, right? Yeah, I believe it is. That's your 5th house. So this is some of you are real focused on love, on relationships for some of you. It could be real frustrating it can feel frustrating, that square. There's a push here. There's a push. It like wants you to, squares always want you to want to see action happen. And if there's no action happening, it's like, meh. So let's clarify the death card. This is major change. This is, it's deep, 8th house also. It's like real curious about what makes people tick. It's a very depth psychologist. It's a very Jungian house. Let's clarify this death card. Oh, okay. So Knight of Wands reverse. That's sexually frustrating. Some of you are dealing with a fire sign. Doesn't have to be, but this is it's people or a person that's just in and out of your life. Not reliable in the least. Let's clarify this. Some of you want to end a very frustrating cycle or a very frustrating experience. Okay, we got the Page of Pentacles there. Wow, some of you are actually really studying a person or a situation. This could be, especially with this death card here, some of you are actually doing some research or some studying on like maybe human behavior or some other 8th house issue. There's something here that's causing you to really look at something, really look into something. What's up, Bethany? All right, let me clarify the Devil reverse. This is wrenching free from something that's really had a hold on you or had a grip on you here. What is this? This is Capricorn energy. All right, we got the Ace of Wands. You want a passionate new beginning. Some of you really want passion in your life. There's a lot of passion coming through so far, but it's also it's hinting at frustration as well. It's hinting at frustration. I just feel like you want to see. Oh, wow. Ace of Cups reverse. Some of you want to break free from an attachment that's made you sad. It hasn't gone anywhere, or maybe it's plateaued. Maybe you're just attracted to the wrong people. I don't know. Let me clarify this Tower reverse in the recent past. What is this all about in the recent past here? Hesitancy. So this could be your own energy, hesitant to give more to a situation, or this is someone you're dealing with that, maybe they were avoiding you or they were hesitant. Let me clarify this. What is this recent past for Aquarius? Emperor reverse, Aries energy, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Whatever it was, it made you feel totally out of control of the situation here, out of your hands. Let me get one more. Yeah, wow, 6 of Cups. So this could be around a connection that, you feel, it's like you feel sweet feelings towards someone here. Some of you miss this person, or you were having recollections of like fond memories about time you spent with someone. But this feels out of your hands, whatever it is. It feels out of your control. Maybe the person is I don't know what this is. It's like kind of an avoidant energy with the Tower reverse here. It's weird. But there's this energy of missing someone or craving intimacy, craving closeness, having sweet memories of times you spent with a person here, but feeling out like it's out of your hands. Let me clarify the Four of Cups driving this whole situation. This is just a general, it's either feeling rejected by someone, rejecting someone, or just feeling generally dissatisfied with something here, particularly around the passions, around love, maybe around dating. There's a desire here, or that there's a challenge here for major change. Some of you are really looking deeply into things, really deeply. I mean, with the Page of Pentacles on top of the Death card, even just look at this Death card. It's like a portal into the universe. I mean, this is deep. You know, whatever this is, it's like you're really curious. It's almost like you're looking under the surface of frustrating human experiences here. Attractions, love, and the like. Let me clarify the Four of Cups. The King of Cups. Yeah, this is a love situation. Oh, Aquarius. And the Eight of Cups reversed. Some of you feel a little bit like you got your feels involved here. And particularly the passions as well. But it's like not going, it's either not going anywhere or it's just leading to this feeling of like dissatisfaction. Like, is this ever going to change? And you don't know whether to totally give up on a person or a situation or stick around and we'll keep waiting. And you're kind of questioning that. Should I keep waiting around type of deal with this Seven of Pentacles reverse? But your challenge here is death. So major change. Some of you are even learning things, uncovering things. This could be messages and communications as well. Let's clarify the Two of Wands. You're thinking about the future. You're forming a plan. Okay, Ten of Swords. Wow. So this is major. This is an ending. You want to end something or... Whoa, Ten of Swords. And the Three of Wands. This is a situation at a distance for some of you. Some of you are tired of waiting. You're tired of waiting. Some of you have dealt with an ending and it hurt. And maybe you felt stabbed in the back, betrayed after waiting a long time. I don't know. You just felt like maybe you waited for nothing. This could be someone at a distance from you. Three of Wands. And now you're kind of like, what now? Let's clarify the Fool in the near future. This is a fresh start, clean slate, starting over at zero. Kind of just winging it. Let's clarify this. And the Magician. So that's beautiful. That's a beautiful combination in your near future. Magician. Let's clarify the Magician and the Fool. The Queen of Cups. So we have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Some of you are really trying to call in something that's more on your level. You're really tuning into your emotions. You're really tuning into the universe here in the near future. Some of you even feel a psychic link to someone. You could be feeling very compassionate towards others. Your heart's very open, you know, and be careful with that. My only warning with the Queen of Cups is sometimes she's a little too, she's overstanding. You know, sometimes she's a little too compassionate. She could be easy prey, you know, sometimes, but she's very psychic, intuitive, empathic, you know, very compassionate, very tuned in. Let's clarify your environment. What's this Temperance card? Sagittarius energy, Sun, Moon, or Rising. It's like you're worried about more heartbreak and going forward. If you have had some pain, some heartbreak. Okay, we got Two Cups reversed clarifying the Temperance card, so that's no fun. Some of you, this has been a breakup. Others of you, there's just been a strong connection, but there's disunity, there's pain. And no communication. There's no communication between you and whoever this is. Some of you have waited a long time and it was disappointing. It didn't amount to anything good. Let me clarify your approach. Lovers reverse. Yeah, so wow. Some of you literally feel like you've had your heart broke or you basically put your time, your energy, your love into the wrong place. Maybe you followed your passions and it led to sadness, you know. Maybe you feel like this is one-sided. Others of you may feel like you got put into a third-party situation of some kind, or You feel like you made the wrong choice, the wrong decision here, wasted your time. Oh, Aquarius. Yeah, I was kind of anticipating. I didn't want to rush your reading because Aquarius rising, eighth house transits, you know, they're pretty deep. They can be pretty deep. They can be pretty heavy. I wanted to make sure to, you know, conserve my energy for your reading, because I was kind of anticipating some eighth house stuff coming out here, and I'm seeing it. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, eighth house is deep. You know, it's merging with others. It's power dynamics. It's intimacy. It's big transformations. I mean, already it's, you know, it's the house Scorpio traditionally rules, and already we got the death card as your challenge. So right away, eighth house. Damn, 1111, make a wish. It's let's clarify your approach one more time. You're healing right now. You're checked out. You're spending a lot of time alone. You're getting a lot of rest. Do go easy on yourself if this is your story. You know, take your time. Let me clarify the Three of Swords and your hopes and fears. It's like you're just worried about more of the same in your future. You're worried about more of the same here. Yeah, Eight of Wands reverse. So there is someone here that it looks like you've appeared to cease communication with right now for the time being, the Chariot. More indications of distance. So maybe this is someone at a distance from you. It could be a Cancer of significance for some of you. Hangman reverse. There's been, oh, man. Let's clarify this outcome. Eight of Pentacles reverse. Four of Pentacles. So you're no longer going to put any more time, energy into something. You're conserving your energy. Focus on safety, security, maintaining the stability you do have, protecting your heart, and breaking free from this. Getting Eight of Swords reverse with the Devil reverse at the base of the read. This is the energy of like not wanting to be stuck on somebody or something anymore. Wanting to set yourself free and step into your own power here. Strong indications of that with the Magician popping up here, you know, so far twice. So this is really beautiful. I like seeing that. This is you stepping into your power. This is you, you know, and I love it too, because you're not letting yourself, you're not letting yourself become totally, utterly cynical and black-hearted, you know, for those of you this is meant for, which is beautiful to see. Aquarius is so wonderful for that. Let me clarify this outcome. All right. Stalking, not talking. And Seven of Swords reverse. And the Ten of Cups reverse. So for those of you that this is meant for, what I am seeing is there's still a little bit of processing. It may take some time to totally process what's gone down here. Some of you may be a little bit worried that you're gonna just, it's gonna be more of the same, that you're gonna continue to make, you know, maybe poor choices, you know, in love, or be attracted to the wrong types of people. It's like I do see a sort of worry that you're gonna keep falling for the same damn tricks, you know, type of deal. But I do see it's real necessary to give yourself time to heal. And definitely focus on self-empowerment if this is your story. I do see a little bit of lingering, kind of looking back at a train wreck a little bit from time to time here, but I also see you fighting the urge to do that, just trying to ignore something or somebody, which, you know, yeah, if this is your story, if you've split up, or if there's been a disappointing love situation, yeah, don't look at their socials. You know, don't watch their stories, that type of deal. Just focus anytime you get tempted to do that, which may or may not be an issue for you, focus on yourself. You know, give yourself a big ass wet kiss in the mirror. Focus on yourself. Be selfish. You know, be a little bit selfish. Yeah, we got Five of Wands reverse here. There's a little bit of inner conflict around something. I do see that for those of you this reading is meant for, there's some pain here. There's some sadness. But there's also an inner fight to like it's like very like pick yourself up by your bootstraps type of deal and move on. Think about the future. I do see you doing that, but I also see you still processing some pain. Yeah, wow. Three of Cups reverse. This could have been a third party situation of some kind, or I don't know. some of you were, yeah, you see through the bullshit. You see through somebody's bullshit. King of Swords. You see through someone's. Some of you feel forced. You felt forced to distance yourself from someone, or you feel forced to sort of. It's almost like someone's true colors have shown, and you're kind of like, I guess that's who they are. It's like you're seeing through someone's character here, and it's like you're making a conscious decision to sort of check out and distance yourself, break the hold that it's had on you, break the spell, if you will. All right, let's look at love more specifically. Let's see what's going on here. Messages for Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Stellium. Messages for Aquarius. Aquarius and the person on their mind. I'd like to, man, for those of you that this is meant for, I almost just want to be like, let's look at new potential. Let's look at who's coming towards you. Let's look at who's coming towards Aquarius. Messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Stellium. What can Aquarius expect in love going forward? Going forward. Yeah, 8th house, all the water houses. You know, anytime we have water house transits, it's sensitive times. They typically also preside over endings, you know, of certain types. You know, it can bring up a lot of deep feelings. The water houses, real sensitive. The 4th, the 8th, and the 12th, you know, they can all preside over some kind of ending. In the very least, like, it can, the 8th house can have us heavily preoccupied. You know, fortunately, Aquarius, we're about to head into Libra season, which is going to trine all of your Aquarius placements, you know, and that you're going to be feeling, I can tell you right now, if you're feeling down right now, once we hit Libra season next week, you know, and the Libra new moon and all that, you're going to be feeling like a whole different person. It's going to help set you free. It's going to enter into Aquarius Rising's 9th house. You're going to rise above. You're going to be rising. It's going to help so much. It's going to feel like medicine for you, Aquarius. Let's focus on new love for Aquarius in this reading, and rather than just the person on your mind, because we got to, for those of you that this is meant for, I see a strong need to sort of get that person off your mind, whoever that was, you know, like whatever that bad taste in your mouth was. Like, let's focus on what's coming towards Aquarius in love. Messages for all placements, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Stellium. What can Aquarius expect in love going forward? Let's tell Aquarius, let's get a fresh story. Let's get a fresh narrative going. Let's clear that out. Clear that energy out. Because I saw that full card and I'm like, yeah, that's Aquarius wanting to totally shake up the Etch-a-Sketch and start a brand new drawing. Like, I saw that strong desire in there. So let's do it, Aquarius. Let's take a look at what's coming towards you. What can you expect going forward in love? Any new good energies coming through for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Stellium? I mean, it's going to be the same spread layout, but intention is important. Let's see what's going on here for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Stellium. What do we got going on? In love. Let's get a whole new love story going on. Oh, we got Page of Pentacles coming out. So a lot of studying. Some of you are really studying like the whys and the hows, and you know what makes people tick and what makes you tick and what makes you choose the love, you know, like objects that you choose. It's like 8th house, man. It's great for depth psychology, learning more about human behavior and things like that. All right, Aquarius. New love. Let's see what we got coming towards Aquarius. All right, we got some sadness still. We got 9 of Cups reversed, so we know that. So sadness here. We got a little bit of sadness, and then we got but we got a lot of passion. You're not going to be kept down long. With Mars rolling through your 5th house, not only are you not going to be kept down long, Aquarius, but you're not going to be short of options. You know, that's a fun house, the fifth house. You're not going to be kept down long. There's a lot of passion here. That's fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Oh, damn. Exactly what was in your hopes and fears. The Three of Swords. Fuck. What's under this? The Page of Pentacles. So there's some studying, you know, we got some studying going on here, some research, some studying. Maybe you feel friend zoned. What's under this? The Tower. So this was a disaster. It wasn't mutual. All right. So we're gonna have a little bit of the old story lingering in this. It's okay. It is what it is. The cards are gonna tell us whatever, you know, Aquarius needs to hear right now. There you are. This is beautiful. You're showing up as the High Priestess, Aquarius. So you still maybe feel a strong psychic link to someone. Some of you are just, you're really quiet. You're tuning into your intuition. You've got your bullshit detector on full blast, which is good. That's where you want to have that going. What's on your mind here? Feeling emotionally blocked, dealing with maybe emotionally immature people here. Some of you are also thinking about, man, I got to be more aloof with certain people. I got to be less sensitive to getting emotionally destabilized by people that just aren't being their best selves. And then we got Two of Cups is the energy you're bringing. You definitely are focused on love here with this energy. You're trying to call in something more in alignment with you, somebody that you feel like is your equal here. How you're being seen here, not talking, like being skirt. Yeah, you've pulled back. You're pulling back. That's, you know, we saw the Four of Swords in your Celtic cross. That's okay. You're checking out. You got to do you. How you're seeing yourself right now, wrong. Do you feel like you've been wrong? Do you feel like you've been, you know, in a one-sided situation, or just, wow, this is, you know, yeah. So that's some Libra energy here. Justice reverse. In your feelings, there's that Devil reverse again. Beautiful. So you're just over the bullshit. You're over getting enmeshed with toxic people. You're definitely wrenching yourself free, which is good to see. You're breaking free. You're reducing the hold that something has had on you here. Now we got a Queen of Cups here. This is interesting. This showed up in your near future position. Some of you may be actually calling in a very sensitive, intuitive individual here. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Doesn't have to be any of these signs, but this is somebody that's clearly matching your energy. This is a person that's equally as interested in the esoteric, in healing themes, you know, in understanding human behavior, empathy, very empathic individual. I mean, this is like a court card version of the High Priestess. Is, you know, this is someone matching you. So this is someone very highly intuitive, very sensitive, empathic, compassionate. What's on this person's mind? Someone here is reevaluating their emotions. So this may be someone that you already know, Aquarius. This may be someone that may be taking a second gander at you and being like, you know what? I don't know. Let's see what's going on here. Eight of Cups reverse is the energy this person is bringing, how you see them. Okay, so this is, wow. This is somebody you think is very attractive. This could be someone you already know. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This is someone that you feel is very confident, you know, in how they project themselves. Very confident, knows what they want. They command a lot of attention, respect. You see them, you know, this could be someone that runs their own business for some of you. This is just someone that you see as very magnetic and charismatic. So this is beautiful. So how they're seeing themselves, this person is getting a lot of sleep, a lot of rest. They're checked out right now too. But it's interesting because they're very sensitive, intuitive. It's almost like you guys are tuned into one another. They see you as not speaking right now, or in the very least slowing things down, delaying things. So they're checked out. They're getting a lot of rest. They could be recovering or healing from something even. What's in their feelings towards you? Temperance. This is interesting. So this person could have Sagittarius somewhere in their big three. They could have water somewhere in their big three. Clearly fire, because you're seeing them as the King of Wands. So this is someone that is taking things slow. They're going slow. They're taking things one day at a time. They could be focused on healing. They could be a healer of some kind. They're real patient. They're just seeing how things go. They've got one foot in, one foot out of the situation. This is a real Their energy is there's a lot of kindness in this person's energy, a lot of kindness. They're very receptive. They're showing up very empathic, very receptive. They feel a little bit stuck right now. They don't know whether to stay or go. Some of them may be processing some things themselves, with the Four of Cups reverse on their mind and the Eight of Cups reverse. They're kind of in a limbo, but they're very sensitive. They're tuned into the divine here alongside you. Energy between you, we have the Page of Wands. So that's exciting. This could be new. This could be someone new. There's a lot of enthusiasm between you and this person, but we have a false start or some delays. Maybe it's a little on and off right now, or it's muted, or there's some sort of, and then okay, Hermit reverse. That's interesting. So that's Virgo energy. This is interesting to me because we just had the Venus and Mars square. It's perfected. It's already perfected. It started Friday. It's still perfecting now, I believe. This is interesting because I've been telling people, if you're experiencing delays, especially interpersonally on the love front, a lot of these delays have arbitrary causes behind them. People are dealing with things that can't be helped, arbitrary things, health issues, job, routine, weather, breakups or whatever, like things that just they can't be helped. It's Virgo season. So it's interesting because we have Virgo, the Hermit reverse between you and this person. So there's a little bit of loneliness. You and this person are both, it's just interesting. Some of you and this person are curiously helping one another navigate some interesting things, whether you know it or not. You could both be going through something. And it's like you're both having maybe a medicinal effect on one another, because what's bringing you together is a mutual kind of feeling alienated, feeling like the odd man out, or feeling tired of being alone, tired of feeling like this. So it's possible heartbreak is part of what has brought you and this person together, unites you in some weird way. You're very interesting. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see what your next move in this situation is going to be, Aquarius. It's interesting because we saw the Three of Swords in your hopes and fears too. It's like some of you are worried about getting your heartbreak. Just take it slow. We have so many planets retrograde. Give yourself time to heal. Don't be in a big hurry to get enmeshed, right away. If you've experienced a disappointment in love, definitely take things slow. This person is this seems like a good person so far. I like their energy. They're very slow. They're peaceful. They're very sensitive, empathic. They've got a lot of compassion and patience coming through in their energy. It's mature. Let's see what your next move is going to be in this situation, Aquarius. Unfinished business, world reverse. So give it time. It ain't over yet. You're wrapping up, I feel, Virgo season. Some of you are wrapping up some things in yourself. You're tying up loose ends on negative experiences, but you do feel something here. I can see that with the Two of Cups. Some of you sense something in a person here. This is interesting. Let's see what this person's next move is towards you, Aquarius. Oh, wow. Nine of Swords. Okay, so this person's losing sleep. They're ripping out their hair for some reason. Their circadian rhythms are a bit disturbed, or they're very, very anxious over something here. Let's clarify that. Four of Wands reversed. So this is okay. So let me clear. All right. So this person feels like things between you and them are in flux for some reason. Like they kind of want to come together with you, but it's unstable for some reason. I don't know what's going on here. There could be a few different people's energies coming through in this reading. Let me clarify there. Some of you, this could be someone considering a reconciliation, okay? I'm not going to lie to you. Like, this could be someone, maybe they made some decisions and they're having some second thoughts, okay? It's so funny. It's like if people split up, they're like during a retrograde, it's the likelihood of them reconsidering things is pretty high. Let's clarify this person's feelings for you. this person, whether new or whoever this is, person in Aquarius, relevant to Aquarius's further evolution and healing. Let's just put it that way. Person relevant to Aquarius's story. What are they feeling towards Aquarius? Who is this and what are they feeling? All right. Somebody here feels like things are one-sided. Somebody here feels like breadcrumbs or things are one-sided. Six of Pentacles reversed. They've got one foot in, one foot out. And they're being patient. So there's a strong focus on patience in whoever this person is in their energy. We have the Knight of Pentacles in their feelings. So this person is making slow, stable progress towards you. They are intending to walk in a particular direction here. They're holding it down. The Knight of Pentacles, of course, it's the slowest knight of the deck, but it's the most genuine. So somebody here, there's a lot of patience. It's like they, for some reason, as far as this person is concerned, they know that something is going to take time or requires a patient and slow approach. Let's get a clarifier on this person's feelings real quick. What is this person feeling towards Aquarius? Oh, Nine of Wands. That's an interesting one to come out. And the Judgment card. All right, I got to say it. So with Nine of Wands and Judgment coming out, this is somebody, for some of you, this is someone from your past, someone you've already been involved with, and they're wanting to give this like one last go around. They'd want a second chance, and they're a little scared to get hurt. Others of you, if this is a completely new person, this person has been through some shit. They're a little bit guarded, and they're wanting to give love a chance, period. Let me clarify this. The Strength card. So this is Leo energy. This person's holding back a lot. You know, when the Strength card comes out, that means there's something to hold back, usually, or resist. You know, they're holding back for some reason. Let me clarify how you're being viewed by this person. They see you as very let down, very disappointed, feeling disillusioned and sad. 10 of Cups reverse, 8 of Wands reverse. How else is this person seeing Aquarius? As your own card in reverse. So this person sees you as navigating some hopelessness, navigating some disappointment in your life in some way, shape, or form. They see you as feeling a little bit down in the dumps, a little bit down. Let's get one more. And the Knight of Wands, but they see you as full of passion, vim, and vinegar, like piss and vinegar. This person sees you as like attractive, seductive, you know, very charismatic, but dealing with some kind of disappointments. They see you as, some of them see you as rearing to, you know, they could see you as like on the move, a mover and a shaker, wanting to have fun, wanting to have a good time, to lift up your spirits. In spite of the fact that you're being seen as feeling kind of down, you're still being seen as very full of life. Like, you ain't dead yet. Like, you got a lot of passion in you. This person sees a passion inside of you underneath all of this kind of disappointment. Let's clarify how you're seeing this person. Lover's reverse. Okay, so there's more than one person here. Some of you see this as a breakup. Some of you see this person as experiencing a breakup. Others of you see this as a third-party situation. Others of you, there's a couple of people in your energy. You know, you could be a little bit between worlds. You could be a little bit between worlds right now, especially if you're processing an ending. Oh yeah, Hangman reverse. So you could see someone here is very passive, or you feel like someone is wishy-washy and indecisive. And Six of Cups reverse. Okay, there is someone coming through in your energy here, Aquarius, that you left a bad taste in your mouth. But there's also something new. There's also something new poking through here. This is what's interesting. Even the mutual energy is showing signs of this. Mutual energy is showing signs of something new that is, there's potential here. There's potential here. We got Page of Wands. So this is communications. You know, this is messages. This is even flirtations. This is something that's maybe keeping your spirits afloat, maybe keeping you feeling It's interesting. Let's clarify how this person views themselves besides the Four of Swords. So this person, whoever this is, they're navigating some sadness in their own life. They feel like they're not getting their wish, or they could be navigating some sadness. This is really interesting here. I don't know. And the Five of Pentacles. So this person is definitely going through it themselves, whoever this is, whether it's an ex, whether it's something new. Like, if it is someone new, what's interesting is that if you're going through something, so is this person that may be kind of new. You know, it's like, it's interesting. It's like you're both kind of going through something here. This person sees themselves as kind of riding around on a struggle bus. They are kind of getting rest. They're checking out. They're holding back. What's interesting is someone here knows that something is going to take time. Let's clarify this person's next move. Wow, Knight of Swords and Nine of Swords and the Four of Wands reverse and the King of Pentacles. Wow. So this person is doing a lot of fantasizing. They know either that you've had an ending or that they're having an ending. You know, it's possible you both are. Maybe you both, neither of you expected this. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, Sun, Moon, or Rising, but this is someone, they're very genuine in their energy. They're very genuine. They could want something to go faster than it is, and they're kind of stressing about it. Let me clarify your next move. Wow, the Hierophant and the World reverse. So you're focused on self-improvement here, body, mind, and spirit. The Hierophant is like medicine person energy. It can come out when we follow healing protocols. It can come out when we're very serious about someone, when someone is very important to us. It can come out when we're seeking advice. You know, it can represent a lot of things, but it's definitely not a trivial energy. You know, it's definitely, you're open to teaching, learning, recovering, healing, self-improvement in this next move. We have the World reverse and the Hierophant. This is a card for Saturn. This is very mature energy. You're not playing around. You're not messing. I don't think you want to make any like super impulsive. Let's clarify this. Okay, yeah, something has left you feeling. This is interesting. You're serious. You're not playing around. You're not open to just anybody in this next move. You're a bit mistrustful. You want to learn from your mistakes, is what I'm seeing with Saturn, the Hierophant, and the Queen of Pentacles reverse. You want to make sure that you don't repeat karma. You want to make sure you learn from your mistakes, or, you know, really get to the bottom of, why did I choose that person? Why did I choose a person that, you know, had a negative impact on my self-esteem? Or why did I stick around so long? Why did I overlook these things? You know, it's a really mature energy. You're not wanting to repeat any negative karma. You know, what's fascinating to me is you both have the King and Queen of Pentacles in your next move, whoever this person's energy is. They're also bringing a mature energy, but they're doing a lot of, what is the Seven of Cups? Let's clarify the Seven of Cups. This is a lot of fantasizing, wishful thinking. Seven of Swords reverse. Okay, that came out in the Celtic Cross. What is this? And the Three of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles reverse. That's repetitions of what we saw in your outcome in the Celtic Cross. Someone here could still be lingering in your energy, Aquarius. There's also evidence of a new energy here, so I don't want to freak you all out. But there could be someone that may have done you wrong, and they're still in your energy here. Yeah, the Tower. They're kind of a disaster, though. Some of them are real insecure now. Nine of Pentacles reverse, and they don't want to be alone. There could be a little bit of codependency here. Let me clarify what's going on here. This is a real manipulative person. I don't know who this is, but they're real manipulative. If they try to suck you back in, you keep them at arm's length. I'm seeing new potential coming through for you. You guys are not going to be short of options with Mars through your 5th house. So don't get desperate. Don't get thirsty. You know, you are enough in and of yourself. Don't cave to anybody that you know is ultimately bad news bears, you know? Wow. Wow. A lot of codependency, a lot of manipulative energy coming through here, but then there's also this other energy of maturity. So there's a few people coming through, you know, and that's because of the intention that I set for the read, of course, but it's also because it's just, that's what's coming through. There is someone here that's mature, but there's also somebody here that's still in your energy. You gotta, yeah, fuck that. Let me clarify your feelings. Yeah, this left you feeling real insecure, but it also left you not wanting to give anybody any more of you're like, ew, Empress reverse. But this also left it left you insecure. It chipped away at your solar plexus energy, but you're working on that. It's like you're self-aware. You're doing a lot of studying and you're like, friend zone, motherfucker, friend zone. You're breaking free from the hold that this has on you and you're working on improving this Empress reverse. It's like you're self-aware about how this made you feel. Yeah. And if you are self-aware that your solar plexus has been chipped away at, definitely it's more important than ever to have solid boundaries, you know, because if your solar plexus is low, you're going to be easy prey to, you know, it's like whether people are aware of it or not. It's like people that are, you know, like codependent, insecure, or even like, you know, they're even abusive personality types. It's not like they're malevolent. It's just that they're pathologically insecure people, you know, and most of them know not what they do, but that doesn't mean that, you know, you can fix them. That doesn't mean that you stick around and put up with that shit because, oh, you know, you don't feel sorry for them. You just identify it, assess it for what it is, and just, you know, when people reveal their character to you, it's up to you to set, you know, have the healthy self-respect for yourself, healthy boundaries, knowing that you can't fix that person. You know, that's just that's how they are. You can't fix that person, but you have to have the self-love and self-respect enough to know that you deserve better, and you're gonna have plenty of options, Aquarius. You are not gonna be, you know, short on options, like people to talk to, people to get together with, people that are on your level, you know, that share an interest in healing, that share an interest in self-development, people that also in turn want to become better people. Let's clarify. Let's clarify this person's person relevant to your story. What are they feeling towards Aquarius? Let's clarify, like, I want to know the new person. If there's a new person meant to be in your story, let's clarify their energy. Granted, even new people coming into people's lives, because we're in so many retrogrades, a lot of them may even be people you already know them. You know, it's just that, I don't know. Let's clarify this person's feelings. Oh, Jupiter and Pisces. Somebody here feels a very spiritual connection to you. It may even be spirituality or spiritual themes, psychology, healing themes that brought you and someone together here. There's also an element of seductiveness here. This card is called seduction, Jupiter and Pisces. This person could keep their feelings mostly to themselves. They're very sensitive, very intuitive. There's someone here that's meant to be in your story that shares a certain affinity towards the healing arts, psychic phenomena, spirituality, psychology, healing, empathy. There's someone coming through in your energy that shares an affinity with you around these themes. There's also someone that I see stuck in your energy that's kind of codependent, manipulative, still in your energy field. All right, we got organization coming through, Mercury and Capricorn. That's an interesting theme. And Moon in Scorpio. Wow. What else do we got? and moon in Virgo. So that's interesting. There's someone coming through in your energy, Aquarius, that I feel senses potential between you and them. And they're getting organized. They kind of know that something's going to take time. Some of them are also in a process of purging and eliminating in their life. But it's almost like this vibe of like they're getting organized to come towards you, or they're recognizing that maybe this has potential, or they're focused on healing as well right now. It's interesting. Then we got idealism, Sun in Aquarius. So you're definitely in somebody's energy here. This could be a friend of yours. You know, some of them are taking a friend's first approach, but I do sense that there's somebody senses something deeper between you, and they're kind of between worlds. They're kind of acknowledging potential here because Moon in Scorpio came out with Sun in Aquarius. So this, this is a friend of yours for some of you. This is a friend of yours. And some of you are dealing with someone that they're very mature. They're kind of person, they want to take a friend's first kind of approach here. Yeah, and Sun in Gemini. So they're kind of between, there's someone here, there's a couple of people's energies coming through here. This is a real independent person as well. Somebody here is very independent, very autonomous, but there's passion here in this person's energy. But it's like this is weird. Somebody here is healing from something. Let me clarify your feelings. Yeah, Moon in Capricorn, you're definitely limiting your emotions. You've experienced the consequences of letting your emotions kind of run the show, becoming attached to the wrong people, that sort of thing. So you're like, I'm not getting my emotions involved or getting attached to just anybody. You're kind of, it's almost like you're suspicious of your own feelings right now, which if you've been through something, that's totally natural. You know, it's perfectly natural. And Moon in Leo. So you're taking things lightly. You're like, you've been through some shit, but you're open to things. There's something new here for some of you. That's a little, it's like, it represents a sort of encouraging force, an encouraging like light at the end of the tunnel, like hope, you know, and lightness. It's like taking the edge off of something that you've been through here is what I'm sensing. Let me clarify the Two of Cups that you're bringing to this situation. Oh, Sun in Scorpio. There's that 8th house energy. Yeah, it's a Virgo season. It's almost over. It's gonna, end next week. So this Virgo season, of course, it's your 8th house, so you're naturally preoccupied with matters of intimacy, relationships, human behavior, getting close to other people, what makes people tick, why you choose the way you do. There's something intense that you're navigating here that you've endured. Sun in Scorpio is clarifying the Two of Cups. So, riding the rest of this season out, the Virgo season, that still being in your energies totally makes sense. Sun in Virgo, clarifying that. That's just like hit the nail on the head. So yeah, the Sun in Virgo is clarifying this Scorpio energy, this energy focused on intimacy, merging relationships. So there it is. So you're like, what I see here is you're wanting to make smarter choices. This clarifying all of these things, Sun in Virgo, Sun in Scorpio, Two of Cups. You're wanting to purify and cleanse, make better choices. It's like you're cleansing out some negative energy. It's like you're saging your space here. You're saging your interpersonal space. You're clearing it out. You're doing some clearing out here to make way for healthier connections. Let's clarify this. I want to clarify the Queen of Cups and the High Priestess that both you and someone over here are coming in with. You're matching each other's energy. You're on a very similar vibration to someone here. Let me clarify the Queen of Cups. Clarify the Queen of Cups. Who is this person coming through in Aquarius's reading? Who is this person? Oh, Jupiter in Gemini. This is someone that you're talking to a little bit here. This could also be someone, I don't know. Let's clarify that. Because this card, I take the energy of the placement more into consideration than I do the names of the cards, but I also take the names of the cards into consideration. Let's clarify this. Who is this Queen of Cups? Venus in Taurus. This is someone that you're talking to that may sense something more between you, or may want something more between you. What are they reevaluating? Venus and Virgo. Okay, so this person's reevaluating their love situations too. They could want to heal something. Some of them, this is someone that's actually really devoted to you, or they want to heal something, they want to fix something, they want to go back and correct mistakes, or they're also in a similar boat as you in that they want to make better choices in love too. Let's clarify this 8 of Cups reverse. I love you guys. Wow. So, this is interesting. Mars in Cancer and Mercury in Leo. So if this is a new person coming through in your energy, what's interesting about this is they too are navigating some interpersonal drama. They too are navigating some arguments, some quarrels. They're not liking it. They're seeing themselves as healing. They sense some potential between you, and there's some patience in their energy. It's really interesting because some of you are dealing with it. There's a couple people coming through here. The person that hurts you, what's interesting is they're showing me signs of having second thoughts, of kind of still wanting to keep you around to like fuck with you. Fuck that person, just let them, like, put them, like, ignore them, like, mute them, in the very least. Like, mute that person in your chats. Just stop looking at their stories, stop talking to them, just go ghost on that person that hurt you, the manipulative person. But there is also, for some of you, there is a new person's energy here, and they sense potential in you, and they know that something's going to take time, either because they're aware that you're coming out of something, and or they themselves are also navigating some changes in their personal life, some endings, some toxic situations that they want to walk away from. So that may be a weird bonding factor between you and someone new, in that you both may have experienced some really, negative things interpersonally that made you both feel like the odd people out, like alienated, lonely, even though you were with someone, that type of vibe. Because we have this Hermit reverse energy between you here. Let me clarify this. There's a lot of stop-start energy too for some of you. So there's a few people's energy coming through here, which I did expect. I did expect to see, even though I set the intention to new. It's like the timelines are going to bleed into each other because we're just at that phase of Virgo. We're right at the tail end of a new season. So, and we are in a retrograde too. So, again, people that made decisions to fuck people over during the retrograde, like, yeah, they're going to be reevaluating, like, maybe that wasn't a wise idea. Maybe Aquarius is actually like a total fucking diamond. And it's like, yeah, you are, but bye. You should have seen it when you had the chance. I don't know. So I don't know, Aquarius, if this is your story, like, definitely protect your energy. Protect your energy because, if somebody hurts you, I do see, even with this world reverse, has me a little concerned too. But I don't want to tell you what to do, but I don't want to see my Aquarius crew get sucked into, ultimately, like, a dynamic that maybe wind up being interpersonally abusive, unhealthy. You don't want to be with somebody that, can't regulate their own self-esteem, can't regulate their own emotions, and does things to you that are manipulative to try and extract, like, a false sense of superiority, and just, what I mean? Like, people that just get with you to chip away at to vampirically suck on your solar plexus like it's a fucking nipple, And and these things, let's face it, we've all had these experiences. It's an initiation, at this point in this timeline that we're all living in. Like, for instance, like narcissistic abuse, it's like that's a fucking initiation process that we all got to go through, and it's like, but you only have to go through it one time. You don't need to. It's like, once you've identified those kinds of behaviors in a person, once somebody shows you their character, That's your cue to be like, I've had enough of that. Like, I don't want to see where that leads. Let's clarify this person's feelings for you. What do we got coming through? The people in Aquarius's energy who is still relevant to Aquarius's timeline. What do we got coming through here? What I liked seeing when I saw the world reversed, the Hierophant and the Queen of Pentacles reversed, is that Queen of Pentacles was in reverse. I did like seeing a healthy mistrust in your energy. Like, you're not just gonna just let somebody waltz back into your life. You know, you're pulling your energy back away from anything here. I liked seeing this Hierophant and this world reverse, but you know, I gotta caution you too, because sometimes that can mean you're still feeling a sense of loyalty and commitment to a person that that's not good for you, you know. So I gotta caution my people. What's this person? What do we got coming through? The person relevant to Aquarius's timeline. What are they feeling towards Aquarius? What are they feeling towards Aquarius? All right, I always look at your pictures coming through. So there's somebody here that's watching you, looks at you online. Okay, what else do we got here? Oh, I just saw I love someone else. It's like, if that's that toxic person, you know, let them, then go do that, you know. Go do that. You know, sometimes people with pathological insecurities, you know, that happen to be interpersonally abusive, interpersonally manipulative, codependent, and that type of thing, what they can't stand is you having any sense of self-love and confidence, because that's what those people are missing, you know, the most in themselves. And so it's like they want to make sure that they want to bring you down to that level. They don't want you to love yourself. They don't want you to feel confident. They don't want you to like put yourself out there and like live your life and share your gifts with the world. They don't want to see you thrive, you know, and that's their problem. When it comes to those kinds of things, the best revenge is no revenge. Valencia Taylor, I love you. Thank you for the 1999. Man, wow. I love you guys. Let's get a clarifier on this person's feeling. We got, I wish I would have. What did I tell you? I wish I would have. I wish you would have. So the person that hurt you, they're having regrets. It's too bad, too sad. You know, better luck next time. Thanks for playing. Like, that person is gonna, you know, and that's how they do. You know, those kinds of personalities, you want to get far away from that, because that is a site. They'll suck you in, and before you know it, 10 years will go by and you've been in this cycle of idealize, devalue, discard, idealize, devalue, discard. And it doesn't ever get better. It gets worse. You know, so if you have identified that, you know what, maybe the person I'm dealing with is a little bit, you know, maybe they're on the cluster B spectrum and they're not aware of it, and, you know, they're not doing anything about it. If you've identified that there's something not right, you know, and you've identified a pattern that's unhealthy in a person, the sooner you identify that pattern and the sooner you walk away, the better. You know, you'll save yourself years and years of suffering and agony. So don't get sucked in. They, you know what they call it, hoovering and all that. So if this person has discarded you, you know, yeah, they're going to have regrets. Yeah, they're going to still want to like suck on your solar plexus and come back, like suck you back in for more, for another round, you know, and that'll go on for as long as you let it. So definitely, I hope that y'all are doing the deep work of like being like, what is it in me? You know, because it's so easy to identify those kinds of patterns, you know, in other people, but we always have to look at ourselves. You know, what's unhealed in me that kept me in that, or that made me choose that person, or made me put up with that for so long. Like, the 8th house transit is excellent for that kind of research, you know, that kind of depth psychology on the self. All right. We got You Intimidate Me coming out. So somebody here is intimidated by you. This could be the new person. This could be the person that hurt you, who wants to take you down a notch. I don't know. We got You Intimidate Me coming out, and we got 6th house. Okay, somebody here's real nervous, Somebody here gets nervous around you. Some of you may have met someone new at work. This could be someone you work with. Others of you, there's someone here that they're really nervous. They're anxious, or they're healing from something, or they're just, that's interesting. And then we got synchronicity coming through. So there is someone here that's equally on par with you as far as like your interest in, the esoteric, the subliminal realities, healing themes, psychotherapy, like healing, psychology and healing and all of that. There's someone here that's equally as interested. Oh man, we got this one coming out. We got Please Don't Give Up on Me. You're really helping me grow coming out. Oh man, I just fucking crocodile tears. I don't know, Aquarius. There is someone here still pulling on your energies. So be very careful. Be very careful. Protect your energy. Protect your energy, Aquarius. Because when you're really, really caring, when you're really, really empathic towards people, because let's face it, those kinds of people with interpersonally abusive behaviors, yeah, they are hurting. They're in pain, and but what keeps people in those kinds of situations for so long is feeling sorry for them, because it's like, yeah, they're in pain, but unfortunately they're the only person that can put themselves out of that pain. Nobody else. You can't. When somebody doesn't love themselves, you could pour tons and tons of love into them, go out of your way to validate them, make yourself as small as possible. Oh, I don't want to make so-and-so jealous. I don't want to make them feel insecure. Like, you could go out of your way to just prove your love to a person that doesn't love themselves. They will never feel it. It will never reach them because they don't have that primary ingredient, self-love. They're missing that in themselves. That's why they make other people feel small, to feel kind of a fake version of it. They get that synthetic self-love by hooking up with people and slowly breaking them down psychologically. So it's like, yeah, let's get what is the new person? If there's a new person in Aquarius's energy, what are they feeling towards Aquarius? Let's focus on that. The healthy people, the people that are like good for Aquarius, what are they feeling? I don't want to be a burden to you is coming out. Wow. So you, again, it's interesting because if there is a new person in your energy, this is someone that is also maybe going through something and healing from something. And they don't want to be a burden. Oh no, that was I don't want to be pinned down. That's not I don't want to be a burden to you. That's what I read though. Really? Weird. Okay. That's sorry, Aquarius. What is the new person that's good for Aquarius right now? What are they feeling? 5th house. Okay, so this is interesting because you pulled Moon in Leo. And Mars is rolling through Aquarius Rising's 5th house. So this is something maybe new, and it's kind of the 5th house is our lover's house. It's kind of like ill-defined. It's not a serious partnership, It's like lighthearted dating. It's like, I'd love to get to know you. It's like you're just getting to know each other. So it's light. And honestly, that's what I would recommend, Aquarius, if you're going to be involved in anybody in this kind of state of mind, after getting out of something. Like, if it's been, it really depends. It's like, if it's been really bad, like real, like it's literal, you endured like some kind of like psych abuse, I would just be alone for a long time and avoid dating, to heal, to do a recovery protocol. But if that's not your story, just keep it light, just meet people, keep it light, enjoy people. So this person is pulling 5th house on top of I don't want to be pinned down. So it's possible this person is also navigating a breakup or something weird in their life too. Maybe you're in a similar boat. I don't know. What is the person relevant to Aquarius's story? What are they feeling towards Aquarius? 3rd eye chakra. That's so trippy because you're showing up as the high priestess and they're showing up as the court card high priestess. So this person feels a psychic link to you. You guys, there's some sort of affinity you and somebody here shares around healing themes, psychology themes, psychic phenomena, spiritual themes. Like you share so this person shares some kind of a spiritual connection with you. All right, let's get one more. I'm so into you coming out. So there is somebody here again. Like it's weird because they're going real slow. They've got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Some of them are doing this because they're getting out of some things. So they want to take things slow, take things light. And that's perfectly healthy. Yeah, that's perfectly healthy. Yeah. Yeah, too soon to get too close. That's what I'm thinking. It's so interesting too, because whoever is coming through here, they feel that too. You know, it's like, even if they are feeling some type of way towards you, they hold it back. They rein it in. They rein it in. And that's healthy. That's kind of cute. You know, it's like, if you've really been through the ringer, it's good to spend a lot of time alone. Enjoy being single. Enjoy your own company. Love up on yourself, you know. And it's perfectly fine if you're healing from something serious, such as, you know, emotional or psychological or, you know, narcissistic abusive relationship. I mean, that shit takes a healing protocol of no dating, no sex for a bare minimum of like 2 years. That's the advice, actually. That's the professional advice, you know, to really heal, because those kinds of relationships, they could really break you down, like, as a person. And if that's your story, you know, and you're healing, it's perfectly healthy if you take on a protocol like that to develop a crush to have on somebody, you know. That's perfectly healthy, normal, helpful even, you know. So let's get some, what are you feeling in this for this person? What are you feeling, Aquarius? We got retreat and meditate coming out. I think that says enough. Yeah, that's what you got. You got retreat and meditate. That's beautiful. I see you really stepping into your power. I like that. I liked that we saw the Fool, the Magician, you know, all in your near future position. In spite of some sadness, it's there. You're showing, at least the cards coming through for you are displaying a lot of self-awareness to me, and I like seeing that. I like seeing that. Let's clarify your feelings one more time. We got don't want to lose you or miss out coming out. So don't rush yourself. I see, you know what I see on the ground right now that just fell down face up? Solar plexus chakra. So yeah, you know what's interesting is that is the chakra that abusive relationships and abusive personalities target. They go right for your solar plexus. So that's the chakra that requires the most focus, the most healing when you escape and, you know, come out of any sort of relationship like that. Is you really want to do some deep solar plexus healing. And don't be in a hurry to rush your healing process. If you've met someone that serves as sort of an inspiring catalyst to leave an abusive situation, and you're like, oh, I've noticed I'm developing crush feelings, be thankful for those crush feelings. Be thankful that your ability to develop them hasn't been completely obliterated inside of you. But don't be in a hurry to do anything about it. You know, if that person is truly meant to be with you, then, you know, basically there's no rush. You know, there's no hurry. You don't have to bum rush through a very necessary healing process in order to. Anyone that's meant for you would understand your healing process, and even the universe itself will conspire to bring you and whoever that is together if it's truly meant for your path. But settle into your healing path if that's your story. Get comfy with it. Enjoy the joy feelings of having a crush on somebody if that's your, you know, story, because that's a beautiful thing. Let's get you Romance Angels card, Aquarius. But yeah, you know, if you've been in a real dysfunctional situation for a real long time, you know, these are very serious issues. You know, that's something to take serious. And those kinds of situations do require like a healing protocol. And you know what's fascinating about it is people in psychologically or emotionally abusive relationships, the healing protocol is the exact same healing protocol that cult survivors have to go through. Of course, it's a little different because it's tailored to a dating situation, an interpersonal situation. But it's the same healing protocol, you know, and sometimes those relationships, they can wreak havoc on a person, really, really break a person down. Like some people, cult survivors and survivors of emotional and psychological abuse both report feeling like a shell of their former selves afterwards, you know, and so that's a big deal. That's not something that even a healthy relationship can be a band-aid over or can fix. You know, only we can fix that, and that can take a long time of being alone, and being alone so long that you're actually comfortable with it, that you're actually like, I actually like my own, I love my own company, because it's the, you know, inability to do that that usually gets people in those situations in the first place, you know, because everybody wants love, and sometimes we look for it in the wrong places outside of ourselves, you know, and that's what makes us so prone to, that's what makes people vulnerable to staying in unhealthy situations. Oh, I just saw it is safe for you to love. Yeah, so I love your energy so much because I don't see cynicism, you know, and that's such a beautiful quality, Aquarius, to be able to go through hell and back and to maintain an open heart. You know, what a beautiful thing. Like, what a beautiful quality. Don't lose that. Let's get you a Romance Angels card, Aquarius. Reconciliation is coming out. I don't know about that. Let's get another one. Oh man, Aquarius, we got worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. With keep an open mind, your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. I'm going to get you one more. So like I said, there is somebody's energy who is still in your energy, and they may regret what they did. Now, I'm not going to write someone, I don't know your story. I only know what I'm seeing in the cards, so it's hard to tell, but I do see someone here that does show some codependent manipulative traits. We had the Seven of Swords reverse as well, clarifying that they're not willing to fix their problems, you know, and it was also Eight of Pentacles reverse, Seven of Swords reverse on top of the Three of Swords. Whoever this manipulative personality is, they're not willing to fix their problems. Some of them actually truly believe that the only thing that can fix their problems is being in a relationship. That's not a good sign. You know, that's a big red flag. So I don't know. The cards are saying reconciliation. So be careful. You know, make wise choices for yourself. Like I would be, nah. Let's get Aquarius one more. What does Aquarius most need to hear right now? Wedding? This situation involves marriage? What? What? Were you dealing? Are you? Some of you may. Wow. Wow. I don't know if you're dealing with someone that's involved, or if there's someone. It's real weird. Honeymoon? Yeah, honeymoon and wedding. I don't know who this is for. Someone wants to spend time with you. It may be that if there's someone new in your energy, maybe they've been involved. Maybe, I don't know. This is weird. You know, when it comes to, you know, and when it comes to, I'm just going to keep it real right now. When it comes to like cheating, you don't, I mean, people could do what they want. They can disregard what I'm saying and whatever. You don't go back to somebody that's done that. You just don't. That's you got to have healthy boundaries and healthy self-respect, healthy self-love. Like draw a line there, because that's, you know, I mean, and a lot of people are going to give me hate for that. They're going to be like, no, that's stupid. Like that's petty. No, it's not petty. You know, it's like if you had a certain, you know, boundary, and that boundary, and you had a certain agreement with the person that was violated, you know, and that person was fine with violating whatever your boundaries were, whatever the established, you know, agreements between you were, like, you don't go back to that. You don't go back to that person. You draw a healthy line. And honestly, having healthy boundaries actually makes you more desirable. You're placing a high value on yourself. You have high standards, and some people might knock me for saying this shit. That's, I'm just being real about, these are psychological facts. I'm talking about the laws of like attraction and shit here. Like, this is just, it's like when you show up for yourself and you love yourself, you're going to increase the likelihood that you'll invite people into your energy who will also show up for you and will also respect you and love you, So it really does start with our relationship with ourselves. But if somebody like throws you under a bus, you don't do a sequel with that. Don't do a sequel. Don't give that. Okay, what do we got coming out? Oh my God, are you fucking kidding me? Codependency. This is for this person's side. Addictions are affecting your love life. Yo, if you're dealing with a codependent person who might even have like some kind of other, they might be on a spectrum, like a cluster B, like spectrum. And I'm not trying to talk shit about people who suffer with cluster B personality disorders, because I'm aware there's a stigma, but let's be real. These cluster B spectrums, the main symptom is interpersonal abuse. Okay, I'm not gonna fucking walk on eggshells about being real about these things, about these issues. And you can't fix those people, they have to identify their own issues themselves and actively be working on their issues. I know plenty of people, I know a few people, well, a handful of people, really, it's rare, that are self-aware that they're like on a cluster B spectrum, and they actively manage it, through therapy. They're in happy relationships and what have you, So that there's exceptions out there, but it's like they're the exception, not the rule, So I'm just keeping it real. I don't want to offend anyone, but we have to be aware of these issues. So this person pulled codependency. Yo. Your cards were just confusing as all shit. I'm like, why is this what Aquarius needs to hear right now? Okay, and this now I get it. All right, let me clarify this. All right, we got getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So this clarifies to me, Aquarius, that there is a couple of people in your energy. We got somebody from your past that, again, this person, what I'm seeing is you got somebody here that absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, try to suck you back in. And then there's somebody new here. They may be ending a relationship. They may be leaving even a marriage. They may be, I don't know what this new person's deal is. I mean, I don't know, maybe they're totally single, but I'm not really seeing that. I do see someone here that's actually kind of going through a little bit of a struggle bus. There's someone new here that you could get to know. There's someone that's fucked with you, that's got codependency issues. They're still in your energy. They may try to suck you back in. So have healthy boundaries. Some of you have been married. I don't know. Some of you, this is well, that's why the marriage card came out. It's certainly not going to be for all of you, but let's get another one. Past life relationship, you've known each other before. So somebody here feels they sense something significant with you here. We have the getting to know each other card coming through. So there is someone new popping up with potential in your energy. There's definitely someone new coming up here. All right, let's get a mutual. Let's get some mutual cards. What does Aquarius need to hear? I can't believe you got wedding, honeymoon, and the divine timing card was the one, the worth waiting for card. I'm about that. Like, I can get down with that. Worth waiting for? Okay, cool. Because that can mean you don't need to hurry yourself. You don't need to be in a big ass rush. That's a card that comes out where it's like, take your time, spend time healing, and if anybody comes at you and they're in a big ass hurry, like consider that a red flag, you know, especially if you're fresh out of some bullshit. Like consider it a red flag if anybody tries to rush you into an enmeshment with them, or go 90 miles per hour into, like, you know, it's like you meet the person and they're like wanting to move in with you the next day, like that type of thing. What do we got? We got very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Coming out between you and someone here. So there's options. You know, there's decisions, there's options. Let's get one more. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. That's coming out. Yeah, we can't force things. Then we got separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So, wow. Not only do I see multiple energies in your being, you know, a couple, at least a couple, you know, somebody from the past, somebody that's like discarded you pretty much, like, or just in the very least just was not healthy for you. And then there's somebody new popping up. So there's choices here. This is definitely going to be a reevaluation page, especially reevaluation stage, you know, because we're in all these retrogrades, and Libra season, you know, begins next week. You've got choices. Take your time. You know, that's a really important one coming through. Taking your time, and I think you already know that. Those of you that this is meant for, like, I know you're self-aware of that. Don't be in a big hurry. Don't let anybody else's squirrely behavior, or, you know, even the idea of somebody like hooking up with other people and whatever, don't let that factor in to your healing process. What other people are doing, you know, don't even let it concern you. Anything that's meant for you will be around when you're ready, you know, when you're ready to merge. You should definitely not rush, especially if there's something that has happened that has really caused you to think very deeply about, wow, like, how did I get here? You know, it's like anything that's happened that's put you in a situation where you're like, holy fuck, you know, like, yeah, that's a well-deserved, like, pause for thought, you know. Because when that kind of thing happens, the last thing you want is for it to continue to happen, for those choices that led to that situation to continue to be a factor. You know, it's like you want to root out what caused me to be attracted to this kind of person, or, you know, all of that. You want to root it out, because, yeah, sure, other people, we could slap labels and whatever on other people all day long, but ultimately at the end of the day, it always comes down to ourselves, something unhealed in ourselves that made us choose that experience. So I don't know. I do see new potential here though, and it's kind of cute because they feel something towards you, but they're really slow. They're very slow. There's also a very independent energy coming through here as well. But it may be because somebody new here, it appears that you and them are kind of in a similar boat in a weird way. It may not be the exact same boat, you know, but it's a similar one is what I'm seeing. Let me clarify that the person relevant to Aquarius, let me clarify their feelings towards Aquarius in their next move. What's going on here? We got empathy, Moon and Pisces. So there's someone here that shares they're very empathic towards you. They feel very sensitive. Some of them feel a psychic link towards you. Others of you, this person may bond with you over certain issues that you share in common, certain experiences you share in common. This person may be someone you can tell your troubles to. Look at this card. They may have a dog. I don't know. Let's get one more. Very sensitive person here. And negotiation, Jupiter and Libra. That's interesting. So you and this person you could be negotiating. This person's trying to maybe get on the same page with you, or they feel very simpatico with you. Let's clarify your feelings in your next move. Inspiration, Mercury and Pisces. So you're both pulling some very Piscean energy. You could be bonding with someone here over shared painful experiences, difficult experiences, or spiritual, values, healing. And Mars and Capricorn, you're definitely in control of this. You're definitely maintaining control over yourself, and it's like you're allowing yourself to have like pleasurable experiences or to bond with others, particularly in communications. You could be sharing certain things with certain people, but it's like you're very picky, but you're also boundaried. You have healthy boundaries here, which is good. Mars and Capricorn, I like to see that, especially for those of you that I'm speaking with who have really been, maybe through some very unhealthy situations. It's like you'd want to have healthy boundaries here, which I see. That's good. And then we have companionship. So Moon in Libra. So you and someone are matching your energy here. You are not open to repeating mistakes. You are not open to being thrown under a bus again. You're in control here. You're like, I say what goes. This is my kingdom. Thou shalt not pass. You have to have the proper qualifications and intuition on this person's end. So you got somebody here that's very sensitive, very intuitive. You and them could share like discussions, maybe even about kind of vulnerable topics. That's not going to be for all of you. It's not like you're just going to meet a person and then 2 minutes later you're both talking about like your traumas, or anything like that. But you could share kind of an empathic bond with someone, or one could be developing. It's possible. And whoa, Venus in Gemini and Saturn in Taurus. Okay, there's someone here that you got to watch out for, because there could be somebody here that could be good at telling you what you want to hear, and there's an insecurity. They don't feel good enough. There's an insecurity driving someone here. Saturn in Taurus, someone doesn't feel good enough, or they don't feel deserving, and they're very two-faced. So that energy wants to be known. So if there is an X here that's you've identified very manipulative or abusive qualities within, yeah, you keep them at arm's length here. Wow. So this 8th house transit is almost over with. The 9th house is really going to be a breath of fresh air for you guys when we start that next week. And, there's a new moon right around the corner. But, yeah, wow. You got some interesting romance angels cards. That was real confusing. I'm going to have to get you one more just because it doesn't sit well with me. It was just so weird. Maybe there may be somebody out there where they're like, yeah, that's what I've been dealing with. I don't know, but what does Aquarius most need to hear? What is one of the most important things Aquarius needs to hear right now in their love life? I just want to make sure everybody gets a little something, because some of them are so specific. Let's get one for Aquarius. Most important message. We got heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other, with calling in your soulmate. At the bottom of the deck, your prayers, affirmations, visualizations will help bring you together. So that's very interesting, especially considering what we pulled on these next moves. There is someone here that you could speak with, and maybe bond with intellectually, by sharing certain things with one another. Maybe there's a shared experience that you have with someone, or you both share certain experiences, and maybe just being open about certain things to the right people, of course, But yeah, wow. Definitely going forward, I feel like you're going to be on guard. You're going to be real quick to be able to, it's like once you've been through the ringer with somebody that maybe, like, for instance, personality disordered, or their abusive personality, you see these warning signs. You see the red flags way sooner, very quickly. You can identify these sorts of patterns and personality traits and what have you very quickly. So that's these kinds of experiences, as heart-wrenching as they can sometimes be, like, be very thankful for them, because they are truly an initiation process, and it really is like, it's a invaluable life skill is what they leave you with. They leave you with invaluable life skills. So you know, it's an experience that ironically you can be thankful for, to having gone through and come out the other side of, because it gives you some skills, especially in the human behavior department, protecting your energy, that kind of thing. So I'm going to leave it there, Aquarius. I love you guys huge. Thank you so much, Valencia, for the super chats. You guys are amazing. I'll see you in the next one. Have a beautiful rest of the weekend. Deuces.